This is WLWT News 5, leading the way with breaking news.
We just found out that Amazon has narrowed its list down to 20 cities, and Cincinnati is not one of them. The company dwindling its choices down from more than 200 proposals. The finalists are concentrated along the East Coast and in the Midwest, away from the traditional West Coast tech hubs and away from Amazon's current headquarters in Seattle, Washington. Potential locations include Boston, Chicago, New York, and Columbus, Ohio. Los Angeles was the only West Coast city on the list. Officials also pointed that Cincinnati's affordable housing and business-friendly environment was something good for that particular proposal, but that was not enough. Cities not normally considered tech strongholds that are still in the running include Miami, Indianapolis, and Columbus, Ohio. The online retailer kicked off its hunt to find a place to build a second headquarters back in September, promising some 50,000 jobs and construction spending of more than $5 billion. Allison, thank you. A Sharonville man is being held on a $1 million bond for the murder of his wife. She was found dead behind a dumpster on New Year's Day. WLWT News 5's Andrew Setters has the latest.
WLWT News 5.
Andrew, thank you. Brian Smothers was found at his father's home in Grant County hours after his wife's body was found. Murder charges were filed against him in Hamilton County on Wednesday. A 12-year-old kid makes the right call while witnessing a bloody fight. Police say he made a split-second decision that probably saved lives. Colerain Township police say a fight broke out between Hubert Barrett and a woman on Sunday in an apartment on Sheldon Avenue. Barrett reportedly told the 12-year-old to go and get his gun out of his car. The 12-year-old told dispatchers that the woman also told him to go get it, but the boy did something else instead. Now officers praised that boy for his quick thinking. Police separated Barrett and the woman and confiscated the gun. Barrett is charged with weapons violations and obstructing official business. Hope for a mother who called Fairfield home before she was deported to Mexico. A Cincinnati appeals court ruled immigration should reconsider the deportation of Maribel Trujillo Diaz. Diaz told immigration officials in April that she feared for her life because of threats coming from a Mexican drug cartel. Maribel lived in Fairfield for 15 years and all of her children were born in the U.S. It's still not clear, though, how long it will take to bring her home. Now today, you can also help the Hamilton County Board of Elections by testing out potential new voting equipment. The board has narrowed it down to 2 different options. You can test out the first one between 2 and 4 o'clock today and test the other one next Wednesday. The BOE is located on Smith Road in Norwood. President Trump travels to the Pittsburgh area today, where he will give a speech about the economy. The White House says the president will talk to H&K Equipment Incorporated's 240 employees about tax reforms that are about to go into effect. H&K sells, leases and repairs industrial equipment such as lift trucks, container handlers, and railcar movers in Pennsylvania. Meanwhile, in less than 48 hours from now, we could be in the midst of a government shutdown. Now, lawmakers have until Friday to come up with a solution. If they don't, Republicans say they could float yet another temporary bill to fund the government short term. Transport officials continue to work to recover a plane that skidded off a runway in northern Turkey. The plane had 168 people on board when it skidded off the runway over the weekend, and it stopped at a steep angle only a few feet from the Black Sea. The pilot told investigators that the plane's right engine experienced a sudden surge of speed that forced it to swerve to the left. All passengers and crew members were evacuated, and luckily, no one was injured.
In several states after they were pummeled with winter weather.
It's definitely something you don't see often. Snow and icy conditions have made roads in parts of the south and east treacherous. A winter storm dumped snow Wednesday from the Florida Panhandle to Maine. As it left bone-chilling and icy conditions in Louisiana, 3 people were killed in traffic accidents. Authorities are begging people to please stay off the roads, even when the accumulation stops. Now, more than 1,500 flights have been canceled and even more delayed, with airports in Atlanta, Houston, New Orleans, and Boston tallying the most cancellations. And we're finally getting a chance to thaw out a little bit with a warm-up headed our way, hopefully. That's what I'm praying for.
That's right. Meteorologist Allison Rogers here now. Allison, that wind chill in effect today, but once we...
50s, guys.
Allison, thank you. Like my grandma says, little sunshine never hurts anybody, right?
That's right.
Well, a controversy over the tell-all book about the Trump administration could now grow even bigger.
Yeah, the potential deal now in the works. Well, the tell-all book Fire and Fury Inside the Trump White House could now become a television show.
And that's right. A company called Endeavor Content bought the film and TV rights, and it is now looking for a network to sign on to the project. Fire and Fury paints a chaotic and unflattering picture of the President Trump's administration. However, the president says the book is false. Fiona is turning 1. The zoo is hosting a party this Saturday. Her actual birthday is on January 24th, and Fiona has gained quite the following. And if you thought that she was just so cute and you want to kiss her, well, guess what? You're in luck. You can win a kiss from Fiona. Well, kind of. If you sign up to be an adoptive parent, you will be entered in a drawing to win this kiss painting from Fiona. Zoo officials say, yes, she really did kiss the canvas. $25 gets you a certificate and 1 entry to win. $75 gets you a certificate photo and 2 entries to win the painting. And the winner will be notified February 8th. I know, I know this is what you want.
Yeah, yeah.
Basically.
Right, basically.
Christmas.
Yeah.
Early Christmas.
For next year.